Thanks for tuning in to Investments and Refreshments. My name is John, and today we're going to be talking about Dogecoin. What is Dogecoin? Why is my aunt posting on Facebook about Dogecoin and how to invest, how to buy cryptocurrency? Why is this guy I went to high school with 10 years ago? Why is he all of a sudden a cryptocurrency expert telling everyone to buy Dogecoin and hold Dogecoin? And what is Dogecoin? What's a Doge? What's a coin? Well, I mean, you're probably not asking the last one, but today we're going to try and answer all of those questions and more, and we're going to be doing it while we drink this busybody blonde lager from the Bitter Sisters Brewing Company, which is a brewery out of Addison, Texas, and it looks like it says, born in Oklahoma, brewed in Texas. This German-style Helles is light and sweet, the beloved sister who works hard to make sure everyone has one Helles of a good time. It is 5.9% ABV, and let's just see how it is. All right. So, what is Dogecoin? Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency that was actually invented by a couple software engineers in 2013. And the goal, according to Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, the creators, was to make a payment system that was instant, fun, and free. Now, it's funny. Initially, Dogecoin was written off, and to many people it still is, as just, a meme coin, which it is. It's literally based on a meme. But a lot of people wrote it off as a joke, and many still do. Is it a joke? It's hard to say. It's an altcoin that's meta, kind of making fun of other altcoins, so it's kind of hard to say whether or not it's actually a joke. But the meme is based on a 2010 photograph, which became popular in late 2013, the same year that Dogecoin was created. And the dog that's actually featured in the meme, it's a Shiba Inu named Kabosu. And it's a pedigree puppy who was sent to an animal shelter, and she was adopted in 2008 by a kindergarten teacher and named after the citrus fruit Kabosu, meaning because the kindergarten teacher thought that Kabosu had a round face like the citrus fruit. Now, there is another Shiba Inu featured in the same Doge meme styling named Suki. It is a female belonging to photographer Jonathan Fleming from San Francisco. His wife accidentally put a scarf in the wash, making it shrink, and he took a photograph of Suki wearing the scarf outside on a cold night in February of 2010. So it's interesting, both of the Doge meme pictures were taken in 2010 but didn't become popular until late 2013. But I'd also like to kind of move backwards and talk more about the coin itself, now that we've kind of established the meme that the coin was inspired by. So currently, Dogecoin has a market cap of about $4.06 billion. A few days ago, and I'd like to remind everyone that it's very volatile, as all of these cryptocurrencies, all of the altcoins are very volatile. So a few days ago, it had a market cap of about $5 billion, which is very interesting given that on Twitter, and I'm going to share all of my sources below, and also I'll have the tweet here. On Twitter, Billy Marcus, the creator of Dogecoin, he's saying that he sold all of his Dogecoin in 2015 after getting laid off from a job, freaking out about money, and in total, he said that he made about enough to buy a used Honda Civic. He left the project over 7 years ago due to harassment from the community, and that's really sad, but he says a day later that he just wanted to say that he's really heartened by the responses from his last tweet and very appreciative of the tips and supportive words. It reminded him that the Dogecoin community can be a force of good. And I think that that's important to remember as well. As these things, you'll see fluctuation in price, not just price, but also popularity, people talking about them. And it's important to acknowledge that once something has reached what would be called the media peak. So whenever everyone's talking about it, you're seeing people tweet about it, you're seeing your cousin talk about it on Facebook. Whenever you see everyone talking about it, people that have nothing, they don't have any idea of what cryptocurrencies are, they've never bought a cryptocurrency in their life, that means that there's a strong likelihood that it could have reached its media peak. You're seeing Keemstar tweet about it. So it looks like if you go to Google Trends, that's a decent way to keep your eye on whether something is, trending, whether it's reached its media peak. We can see that on January 28th, it looks like we've got pretty much a strong peak there, and it was around 10 p.m. and by 11 p.m. it had dropped about 18% according to Google Trends. So it went from 100 to 82. Then from there, the decline kept going until January 29th at about 3 a.m. Then it started going back up to about 55%. And going back to that, January 29th at 3 a.m., it was at 48%. So that's a pretty steep decline over the course of 4 hours, which is fascinating. And you can probably tie that directly to an influencer talking about it, several influencers talking about it. Someone makes a video about something, and you can start to see the trend line go up because people are making Google searches. They're like, what is Dogecoin? Should I invest in Dogecoin? So Dogecoin is going to be, and it's going to remain, a risky investment. Some people are leaving comments saying that on February 5th, and that date is kind of important for some of the bulls of Dogecoin, because they are saying that on February 5th, your funds will clear in Robinhood, and then you can buy more Dogecoin. Because right now, Robinhood is making it to where you can't just put money in your account and invest in Dogecoin. You can't have instant deposits. You'll have to wait for your funds to settle, which normally takes 7 days. And if we look at from January 28th, it'll be February 4th, February 5th, and people are saying February 5th will be a point of great interest in Dogecoin, because then people's funds will have cleared in Robinhood and they can start putting money into Dogecoin, the people that were interested on the 28th, 29th. So that's something to watch out for, but again, this is going to be a short term. You could see growth in the short term if you truly do believe. And I think a lot of the interest was that people wanted to jump on the meme stonks bandwagon. So a lot of people were considering GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, all meme stocks, with regards to Wall Street bets. And something to remember is that there were a lot of theories, and there was a lot of research done by many of the users on Wall Street Bets prior to just jumping on GameStop. It wasn't like everyone just guessed GameStop and then everyone just started jumping in and pouring money into GameStop. There was a lot of calculations made, and it was a concerted effort to stand up to these hedge funds. And that's the difference between that and Dogecoin. A lot of people are considering Dogecoin a pump and dump. I don't know if I would consider it that. It is technically a legitimate cryptocurrency. I'm not sure how many places actually accept it for payment. That's a good thing to research prior to investing in a cryptocurrency, is where can I invest? How long does the average transaction take? Which is, a point of frustration with some of the larger cryptocurrencies, is that the transactions tend to take longer. Some of them aren't quite as private as people would like. So all of these things are things to look at whenever you're thinking about the right cryptocurrency to use for yourself. If you're not thinking about it as a cryptocurrency and you're more thinking of it as an asset, then you can look at a few different cryptocurrencies and think about which one that you think has the most potential in the future as far as becoming a popular adopted currency. And the likelihood is that 10 years from now, I don't know if Dogecoin is going to be it. But for the short term, Dogecoin could gain more popularity, and some of these theories about, having to wait for your funds to clear in Robinhood, those could stand true. Now, do your own research, make your own decisions. If I were you and I were in your shoes, I would make sure, if you're investing in Dogecoin, that you're not thinking about it as far as like a great long-term strategy. If you're thinking about long-term plays, I would maybe consider more, obviously, Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe even Litecoin, maybe Dash, some of these other cryptocurrencies that, they have interesting, even XRP could be an interesting play given that they're in the middle of a lawsuit, and the outcome of that lawsuit will definitely affect, and again, that's going to be a gamble because you're not sure what's going to happen there, but the outcome of that lawsuit is going to heavily impact the price of that currency. So all of these things are just to say, be careful. Only invest in Dogecoin what you're okay with losing. Don't invest any more than that. But that being said, if you invest $50, $100, something, and it's all relative what people are okay with losing, but it's not the worst bet that you could make right now, honestly. There are crazier bets out there, so do your own due diligence. This is not financial advice at all, but my overall review for this beer is it's really smooth. Honestly, it's a good blonde lager. For a blonde lager, it's a little strong actually, 5.9%, and it's smooth. I could drink this all day. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope that you'll check out some of my other videos, and I look forward to talking about more investment opportunities in the future. Thank you, and good luck on your investments. Please invest responsibly and drink responsibly. Thank you.